Cloudcast Media.
Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community Show, amplifying the voices of social impact organizations, entrepreneurs, local nonprofits, and other community champions who shape the culture, creativity, and connectivity of San Diego. Brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union, bringing good things to San Diego for over 60 years. Learn more about what is good for you and good for all by visiting www.missionfed.com.
I'm Drew Schlosberg of Cloudcast Media. Always a good day. We have this gentleman back in the studio. The content he provides is cool. Our toughest job when Lenny Leszczynski is in, the CEO of San Diego Automotive Museum, is keeping it to within 27 minutes. All good stuff. How you doing, Lenny?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing fine. It was great to have your bride on talking about Homeward Guiding Hands, and she did a great job. I hope she enjoyed the interview.
Oh, yeah, she loved it.
Yeah, it was excellent. Joined by my colleague. I don't think you've met Kristen before. Kristen is a co-host of Spotlight on the Community. She's the executive director of San Diego Writers, Inc., and now celebrating their 20th year, will be celebrating their 20th year in 2024. You like cars?
I do like cars. Actually, when I was a magazine editor, I used to go to the LA Auto Show as much as I could to try to talk about as best as I could all the cars and everything like that. Right. So, yeah, I'm a car fan.
For Lenny, we're now.
I do. I just want to know more about the mission of the organization.
Yeah, the mission simply is to tell the technological past, present, and future through automotive museums, through our exhibits and our programming.
Very cool. And where are you located?
We're in Balboa Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it used to be the best kept secret in San Diego that there was a San Diego Automotive Museum. And you used to have to say we're right next to the Air and Space Museum.
Okay, that's what I thought. I wanted to make sure that I got my geography together. Excellent. And you're celebrating your 35th year this year or next year?
Actually, it's 35 years this year.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird. We didn't make a big stink about it.
No? You're like,
No, we had a lot going on this year.
Yeah, you had a ton going on. Is business growing for you folks?
You know, it really is. You know, when we were in COVID,
I remember when you came on the show.
Yeah, we looked like we were going to face bankruptcy, really.
I remember that.
And now we just sold our National City property.
Congratulations.
We have a healthy bank account, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Always can use different community support, though. We are the only leaseholder in the park that we can expand the building. And so we're going to be kicking off our capital campaign. So we are actually going to triple our footprint.
You going up?
Back.
Okay. So right behind. Okay. So you guys, how much room do you have back there?
So they say we can put a 20,000 square foot footprint and double that because it's going to go 2 stories.
Right.
Okay.
So we'll have 40,000 additional square feet to our current 17,000.
Nice. Have you been to the museum?
I'm not sure, actually.
That's very cool.
Yeah. I mean, we've been to Air and Space a lot, but I need to get over there.
You did need to get over there. Are y'all excited about December nights?
You know,
I love. You know what? I wish I had a camera on Lenny's face.
I know, right? Some trepidation there. Yeah.
It's. I think it's wonderful. I know a lot of people, a lot of professionals in the park. That, oh my gosh, there's a lot of people coming.
It's just hectic, yeah.
But I love it, you know. And my staff, they're prepared for it. We have a couple thousand people come in each day. And it's absolute. I think it's great. We have Santa Claus comes in and the kids get to take pictures. And
does he come in a car or is he sitting in a car?
He sits in the 1909 Harvester that we have in there.
Oh, nice.
So he'll sit in there and take pictures with the family and collect wish lists from the kids.
So cool.
Well, you know, I think, and Lenny, obviously, congratulations on your great success. I remember when you first came on the show, right in the middle of COVID or near COVID, and that aspect of it. So really kudos to you on this. But what a great opportunity on December nights to meet people who've never been in the museum before. Right. And I didn't know that was there. That's terrific. Now, is yours a membership organization?
Yeah, so we have memberships. When we started, I had 4. We now have 1,400 or 1,200. Sorry, 1,200.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
we have 4.
Yeah, we had 4.
Beautiful. Were you one of the 4?
No.
Okay.
I don't even know if I am now.
That's right. Congratulations.
You get a free membership, I'm sure. Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously, it's absolutely a passion, a love for you. You love doing this stuff for 75 different years, reasons, I should say.
Absolutely. I mean, the stories we get to tell, the people I get to meet is tremendous. I mean, car people in general, just probably the most generous people you've ever met. And anytime we need something, we need a car, we need help, we need anything, somebody's there to answer the phone call for us. And that's been a blessing for us in the last few years.
How many car clubs are there in San Diego?
Over 120.
Right. And you have an affiliation with almost every one of them, correct? In the sense that they know you're there and they're willing to help, correct?
Yeah. Let's see, it's the San Diego Car Club Association.
Right.
They can meet anybody that's associated with them can have their club meetings for free at the museum. So if they want to come after hours, we have a staff that hangs out for a little bit longer and they can have their monthly meeting there. We're always encouraging people to let us know what they're doing. We'll post it on our social media. The lowrider clubs are starting to get in touch with us.
I know.
A year when I first started, people were like, "No, I won't put my car in there." It was a 3-month minimum, and I drive my car, so why would I borrow it? So now it's a 30-day minimum, and you can take your car in and out if you want. And we'll put a sign up that says "out at a car show," "out at a photo shoot," whatever it is, cruising. And now there's a list of cars that people want to get in the museum now become a badge of honor.
Cool.
Yes.
If you're selected. So that's been transformative for us. And the lowrider group and support that we have has been tremendous. We just had our last career exploration where we take kids to learn different things about the auto industry. And we did hydraulics. And the president of the Impala Club came down and did a whole lesson on how to install and operate hydraulics.
Cool.
And these kids loved it.
Yeah.
You know what I love about this, and I think Kristen knows where I'm going to go with this. And if I haven't mentioned this, shame on me. I've been involved with the Classroom of the Future Foundation for its inception in 1997, and we work with all our friends in CTE at the county office. I'm not sure if you know Al Love. We work with him on a daily basis. You might have met Al at our soup tank event. He literally Mr. CTE in San Diego. And automotive is something he's just loved.
CTE career technical education?
It is. Okay. It is. And tied to World of Work, tied to career and college and career and pathways and all that business. Do you work with Rob Atterbury at all?
Loosely affiliated.
Yeah. So Rob is a longtime supporter of CFF, and he was an auto guy. And now he works with a group called Connect Ed. But when I saw this on the questionnaire, it is just so spot on. There are so many careers, high-paying careers in auto. Talk about that. Yeah.
I mean, when I first started, I started meeting my donors. I mean, that's what Discount Tires was one of the first. And they would say, hey, if you can teach a kid to change tires, I'll hire him at $25 an hour. Okay, that's one. And then another one came up and said, oh yeah, $30 an hour. And I'm like, okay, these are nice paying jobs. The minimum wage is $15 an hour.
Right.
So as I started doing the research, and I have a passion for working with at-risk youth, that's what I've done in my career, I said, hey, what if we introduce these kids to these jobs? And the ROI to go to college, I mean, for 2 generations, we've been telling people the prerequisite to success is that 4-year degree.
Yep.
I have one. I have my master's degree. It works for me. Doesn't work for everybody.
Right.
So what path can we create? And so we just started looking at all the opportunities we had just here in San Diego. And I started working with San Diego Unified, started working with the districts here. And we created this career exploration for the automotive industry. So what we do is we take kids on monthly excursions to different industry leaders. So Hohen Motors to see how a dealership works. We've gone to West Coast Customs in LA. We went to the races. They were guest judges at the La Jolla Concourse. I mean, you name it, we take them to expose them to that. Then they can choose to do an internship 10 to 12 weeks with one of our 27 partnering agencies. Now we're bringing on our apprenticeship program where we're getting federal and state funding so that we can get these kids at their senior year a paid internship which will transition into the workforce.
Cool.
So I was sitting down with San Diego Unified, the professors, and one of the guys goes, please don't, you're going to get me in trouble if you do this. And I said, I'm going to do it because I don't work for San Diego Unified, which is that I was going to go live on Indeed and look up jobs 4-year degrees versus auto industry.
Yep.
So I said, okay, give me some of these ones with degrees. And the first one was a 4-year degree, 2 years experience, $65,000 a year. Next one was 4-year degree, a year experience, $70,000. Okay, let's go to auto industry. High school diploma, 1-year degree, $85,000. Painter, $100,000 a year, 2 years experience.
Yeah.
That's apprenticeship work right there. So the ROI and everything there. So as we just started doing this, we piloted the program with 8 kids. 2 of them now have jobs. One of them has a full ride to the diesel mechanic school. Super excited about our first year. In January, we were hoping to launch it with 20 kids. We had 50, so it's been great. We have 35 kids attend all of our excursions. So really, it's opening their eyes. We're not the certifying body that's going to say, hey, you're ASE certified, you can go work on the car. But we will use our connections to say, hey, Johnny over here, you want this to be your career. Let's help you make that roadmap. And then we have individuals that come every month that then can become a mentor.
Good. So we've just signed up, Lenny, he doesn't know this yet, for our 7th annual Classroom of the Future Foundation College and Career Pathways Summit.
Yeah.
And our whole focus is, if you want to go to college, knock yourself out, no problem.
Yeah.
If you don't want to go to college, there's apprenticeships, there's internships, there's certificates, there's everything else. You can go that direction as well. So we've been doing this now for 7 years, and we bring in Al Love. Al co-chairs this with me, and Rob Atterbury, and we think we need a strand on what you just described. Yeah. So I'm signing you up for this.
Absolutely, sign me up.
It's February 29. It's going to be a little commercial for our event. It's going to be at National University Spectrum Center, as we've done it all the time. And this is absolutely perfect. And you'll be a great addition to our show.
I'd love to be there.
Yeah, consider it done. We get about 180 folks, CTE, superintendents, and so forth, chatting about what it is. And it's all about careers. It's all about what you can do. And the beauty of this, and maybe we can talk about this when we come back from break, Lenny, is when you look at the type of skill sets you're doing, when you're doing hydraulics, or you're trying to sales, or you're running a floor, or whatever the case may be, they transfer. And it's not just that, listen, you might want to do this in the auto industry, but you can certainly morph over to the engineering or to cabinet making or to whatever the case may be. We're going to talk more with Lenny Leszczynski. He's the CEO of the San Diego Automotive Museum. I'm Drew Schlosberg. You're listening to another edition of Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community Show, the nation's longest running community podcast, now in our 17th year, brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union, doing great things in San Diego for 6 decades, joined by my co-host, Kristen Fogel. She is the executive director of San Diego Writers, Inc. We will be right back.
When you do your banking with Mission Fed, you get great rates on auto and home loans. That's good for you, but something good also happens for a lot of other people. We're not for profit, so we put money back into the community to help lots of great nonprofits to keep San Diego strong. So you're not just getting something good, you're doing something good. Come to Mission Fed. It's banking that's good for all.
Brand amplification is the DNA of Cloudcast Media, and our code is the powerful blending of sound, voice, and storytelling to lift local brands and their communities. Whether it is our Brandcast, Schoolcast, or Causecast platforms, the unifying ethos is all about this community, the one you call home. If you dare to dream and want to explore the brand amplification of Cloudcast, a national leader in local podcasting and other Winfluence strategies, please visit us at cloudcast.us.
I'm Drew Schlosberg of Cloudcast Media. You're listening to another edition of Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community Show, the nation's longest running community podcast, now in our 17th year, brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union for more than 6 decades, doing great things in San Diego. We are chatting with Lenny Leszczynski. He is the CEO of the San Diego Automotive Museum, joined by my co-host, Kristen Fogel. She is the Executive Director of San Diego Writers, Inc. They'll be celebrating their 20th anniversary in 2024. Kristen?
Yeah. Can you tell us about this car rally that's coming up?
Yeah. I was just making sure I got the dates right here.
That's important, yeah.
I was like looking, oh, they're going to ask me, I'm going to have to know. So yeah, we're partnering with Paula Casino.
Okay.
Or Paula, I shouldn't say the casino, or with an Indian nation, actually.
Okay. Right, exactly.
So I went out there and pitched the CTE program for them, and they were all excited about it, and they want to be involved.
Perfect.
And while I was sitting there, I was like, hey, you guys want to do a rally together? I mean, you got a great spot here. Mm-hmm. And they're like, yeah, let's do it. And so we started talking about it, and this will be the 3rd rally we've done. First one with Paula.
Nice.
It's going to be the weekend before La Jolla Concourse. I believe that's April 9th.
Okay, yeah.
And then, so what we'll do is we're going to do a VIP 20, maybe 25 people that'll get to come out on Saturday. So think like a traditional concourse. We go there on the rally and then you do the show.
Right.
So we'll rally from the museum to the reservation, have a great day of that. And then on Sunday, we're going to do the actual car show. So we'll have about 100, 150 cars. And right now we're just gearing up for that. We just got all our brochures out, ready to go, so we can start soliciting sponsorships. So if anybody's interested in being the Grand Marshal for it, then we have opportunities for that. And just supporting all the proceeds that we raise is going to go to the academy,
nice.
And helping kids get into the Career Technical Education Academy.
No, that's cool. That's fair. And how do they get a hold of you? They go to your website?
Yeah, they can just go on the webpage, go right there. There's a button for the rally, and sdautomuseum.org. Click on events, and then Sarah, and she can get you in touch with everything.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
And then you also have a golf tournament coming. You have lots of things coming up. Yes?
Yeah, we have a lot of things. The gala, as successful as it was, we did get a little rain, so didn't meet all of our expectations. So we're kind of going into the bag of
tricks. Such a bummer. San Diego, you're not supposed to do that.
Not supposed to do that. No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you can do, but just not on an event, not on
yeah.
an event day.
Yeah, and it started raining right when we got to that raise the paddle part.
Oh no.
Anyway. But I'm doing research. I looked back, and the San Diego Automotive Museum used to do a golf tournament, and I was like, "Hey, let's figure out, can we revise this?" And we are. We're going to be doing it in July, and we're going to be doing it in the Coronado Golf Course.
Oh, it's a great course.
Yeah,
working on the details there.
You can have a special car at each hole.
I don't know if I have a special car at each hole. I know I'm meeting next week.
You're full of ideas today, Drew.
All bad ones.
No, they're great.
But we are bringing a McLaren out.
Oh, nice.
And we are trying to find out which car we should have for our hole-in-one.
Rover.
Yeah, we're thinking about it. Well, we've been thinking about an F-150 as well.
I'm just teasing. Lenny and I laugh. He laughs about this because every time he's been on my show, which is probably at least 5 times now, I always got to bring up my dad's Rover. And then people have to go and Google, what the hell are you talking about, for God's sake? Lenny knows the Rover, right? Exactly. Yeah. No, that's very cool. Do you have the date set in July?
Not yet.
Okay.
I know we're loosely getting with everything.
Sure.
I don't want to misquote it and everybody...
Sure.
Show up and it's the wrong day on there.
Absolutely.
But go to the webpage. Everything is always up to date on there. We haven't started soliciting foursomes for that yet, but we will.
Fire away.
So these new library renovations, is this sort of part and parcel with the expansion project, or is this something completely different?
No, this was something completely different. So not only was the San Diego Automotive Museum the best kept secret in San Diego, the fact that we have the largest automotive library collection on the West Coast is the second best secret.
Okay.
And we have always had a library. And it's been
interesting.
It's behind this little door that nobody really knows is there. So we actually raised the funds and have remodeled it. We're about 95% finished. I met with the crew yesterday, did a walkthrough, and we had the building inspector out, had a couple of things we got to fix. We're hoping to have everything in place, and we're going to have our ribbon cutting on January. It's 15th, and 10 o'clock in the morning. It turned out beautiful. I mean, there was something that you have in your head like, oh, this is going to be cool.
Yeah.
Right. And then when you see what the product was, it's like, oh, this is
so much
amazing.
better. That's awesome.
And that's really what they did. And I'm really proud of it. And I'm really excited of sharing it with the world.
So this will be open to the public? Do you have to secret handshake business?
No. I actually put a big old hole in the wall. There's no door.
Come in here.
Yeah, come on in. So it's a research library. So we don't check the books out. But we have really rare research material. I mean, all the way to manuals and handbooks from like 1913 Bugattis.
Oh, wow. Cool.
So if you're looking at classic cars, we have a whole run of hot rod series. So if you're looking remember in 1964 when that hot rod was on the cover? Well, we have it. You can come and take a look at it and spec it out. And we have a copy machine there. And now we did write a grant. We're hopefully going to digitize everything so you don't have to come in.
Sure.
But when I first started working there, this guy came in and goes, I think you guys have a library, and I sent my family to SeaWorld because I want to redo my truck, and there's a book I need to find.
So cool.
And we were closed because we were only open 2 days a week for 3 hours.
That's right.
And I felt so bad for the guy. I was like, well, come on, let me show you. And then
did he find it?
Yeah, he found what he was looking for. I was like, here you go, take as much copies you want, and I let him at it. And then David Woodhouse from Nissan North America, he collects Dolphin. He has a Dolphin, which is a race car. And he was like, there's no way you have books on that. I was like, come on in, I'll show you where they are.
So cool.
And he was able to restore his car based on the literature we had.
And people are just like donating these over the years?
Yeah, everything's donations based. We've never purchased that. We actually purchased our first car in 35 years this year.
Oh, wow.
The rest of them all been donated.
You know, and it's in a way, you just followed the San Diego Model Railroad Museum, Patty. I'm not sure if you got a chance to chat with her at all. But you talk about car enthusiasts, it's like you talk about model railroad enthusiasts.
Right,
These
absolutely.
folks can't get enough of this. And like this guy that sent his family to SeaWorld, and I'm going to pick them up in 3 weeks, okay? Because I'm going to be inside. And you're so spot on. And then you mentioned the lowriders earlier. Now with them getting a lot more of, some loving, so to speak, down in South County, that just opens it up. When are you starting your capital campaign to enlarge the footprint?
So the first meeting for the capital campaign committee actually is going to be next month in January.
Okay.
So we're going to be rolling out the literature and stuff like that. So I'm hoping to have something launched January.
Okay, let's get you on in January. Okay,
Absolutely.
I'll try to make a mental note, which is tough with me, because Kristen's got to remind me on this. We want to get Lenny definitely in our 7th annual College and Career Pathways Summit
For sure.
on the 29th. But let's get him back on in January to talk about the capital campaign.
Absolutely.
So I'll send you some dates on that. What else can we do to support the unbelievable work you've done? And it's so cool.
The best thing for us is, our 3 pillars. One is we want to have a great guest experience when you come into the museum, which I think we're achieving at this point with the limited space we have.
Right.
2 is our education department, but 3rd is we want to be involved in the community. So exactly what you guys are doing, inviting us on and being it, that's first. But if you're a car enthusiast out there, we want to know what you're doing. And the only way we know is if you tell us.
Right.
So go on our social media handles, go onto our Instagram, go onto our Facebook, let us know what's going so we could promote you and we can show up. We take our cars out to the public. They're not just something where we live on our walls. I tell my staff, get ready because we get the phone call, the Woody's got to go here, the Impala's got to go there. And we're always getting cars. And we were just at the Las Vegas Concourse and we took our 1955 Nomad out there and we went 3rd in class. So it was really exciting getting out there. I think that museums that are staying inside the 4 walls are going to be disappearing.
100%.
Those that are getting out in the community, making a difference, they're going to be thriving. So
100%.
the only way we can do that is if people tell us what they're doing and we can be a part of it.
Well, Lenny, congratulations on your great success. I remember when you first came in, how long have you been at the...
I've been there 4 years now.
I think it was 4 years you came in. I swear to God, I think it was 4 years. And you've been just killing it. We're going to look forward to continuing the conversation, get you on in January, talk about the capital campaign, and get you involved with our Classroom of the Future Foundation.
I'm excited.
And just cannot thank you enough. I know it's warp speed. You got to fly out of here in a few minutes, and we appreciate you coming.
Yeah, they keep me busy, but I always love coming here.
I really appreciate that. And if I don't get a chance to say it to you, you and your bride have a wonderful holiday.
Same to you.
Okay, very, very good. We've been chatting with Lenny Leszczynski, CEO of San Diego Automotive Museum. I'm Drew Schlosberg. You've been listening to another edition of Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community Show, the nation's longest-running community spotlight. We're now in our 17th year, brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union, doing great things for San Diegans for 6 decades. Thank you so much. As always, Kristen Fogel, the co-host of A Spotlight on the Community. She's the executive director of San Diego Writers, Inc., celebrating their 20th anniversary in 2024. We hope you enjoyed the interview.
You've been listening to an episode of Drew Schlosberg's Spotlight on the Community Show, amplifying the voices of social impact organizations, entrepreneurs, local nonprofits, and other community champions who shape the culture, creativity, and connectivity of San Diego community. Brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union, bringing good things to San Diego for over 60 years. Learn more about what is good for you and good for all by visiting www.missionfed.com.
Cloudcast Media.